Have you ever wanted to bless someone? Why don't you? Okay, it might sound like kid stuff, but when you ask for blessings on other people, God responds. This is Beth Wee in the Koinonia Kitchen, and I'm talking to you about bless your heart, the little southern slang that doesn't always mean a beautiful thing, but I'm talking to you about blessing. Blessing isn't first and foremost financial. That's come about with our latest culture, but that's not what it means. Let me give you an example. I have a cousin, Tim, that I love dearly. Years back, he and his family went through a horrible time. You see, they live in Houston, Texas, and they lost their home in a huge hurricane. For a while, they lived in the garages and attics of friends who had kept their houses during the storm. They had 3 teenage boys at the time, and it wasn't always an easy road to hoe. Rebuilding was brutal because there were so many people that needed workmen and not enough to go around. You know, the destruction was all around them, and they kept their attitude. I remember the day I got the word that they had their kitchen up and running. I was so happy for them. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you can't even boil an egg, it's a hard day. If I could shower them with blessings, I would make peace and comfort rain down on them in hurricane proportions. So what do? I ask God for that. I ask God to bless them. I ask Him to soften their way, to make their day easier. I ask God to provide the finances necessary. I ask God to show His great love through all the people that they come in contact with along the path. I remember when they came to visit Florida, because one of the boys had a baseball tournament here, and they were going to be 2 towns away from me. And I got my chance to be one of the folks on the path. So let the blessings begin. Maybe it would be a chocolate cake or a cookout in my yard, or maybe a tour of the manatees hanging out at Round Island Park in my community. Whatever I could do, I wanted to do. I didn't have money, but I had the desire to bless. You see, friends, blessing is a form of love. God made it that way. Now, for all of you that want to bless others, get out there and do it. Talk to God about that person. Ask Him to bless them. Just thinking about blessing others feels great. But I promise you this, if you actually start doing it and make it a regular part of your day, it's going to feel phenomenal. Bless your heart. It's time to take addiction out of the shadows and shine the encouraging light of recovery on everyone affected. Good Seed Podcast is powered by BethWE.com, a nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. We'll start the uncomfortable conversations that turn despair into hope and complacency into action. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWE.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk again soon.